And so I'm just doing a little video about just what's going on right now, and I think people need to do fun things, get outside, get some sunshine. Even if it's an overcast day like this, you're still getting beneficial sunlight. I think it's good to connect with people, connect with nature, breathe some fresh air. Being indoors all the time, indoor air is not that clean. You don't get a fresh breeze, so it's good to be outside and, have filtered water, eat good fruits and vegetables and food, whole food that you can afford. And I think, with that, and also reduce your electromagnetic exposure. So there's plenty of evidence about electromagnetics affecting people's health, and it's totally validated, scientific, proven, and yet, thought leaders are still not talking about it as if it's a factor. I've watched a couple experts and they're saying, take vitamin D and vitamin A, wash your hands, scrub your hands. This whole illness thing, it's not illness from a bug that's the problem. It's illness from improperly installed technology that's affecting the very molecules in the air and the very cells of our body. So washing your hand is not going to change the air molecules from being depleted of oxygen. Washing your hands is not going to change your cells' reactions to high frequency wavelengths. And I guess these thought leaders, either they're clueless or they got too much to lose. And so it's the tinfoil hat people like myself that is just reduce your electromagnetic exposure. It's an obvious no-brainer. What was happening in China is the people in Hong Kong were protesting the coal pollution. The air was so bad. The food was tainted. It was just incredibly irresponsible pollution. So the protesters finally made a stand. And the fact that this coronavirus just came out, they must have been doing something right. Because, if you think about the world and all the bad things that seem to be going on, the notion, the programming is that they are more powerful than the masses, than the little person, and that there are more of them than there are of us. And I bet that there's fewer there's fewer of the evil elites, even their minions, than there are of just ordinary people, and and fewer heroic people that are willing to even say anything, that are willing even to think for themselves. I mean, I have really smart friends who are smarter than me, family members that are smarter than me, that can remember shit. And I could barely count. I could barely do subtraction. But somehow I can figure this out. Somehow this is obvious to me. And it's really frustrating because almost everybody in my life poo-poos my observation, my values about health. And it's not I'm saying, hey, everybody needs to be one way or the other. I'm just saying, hey, you don't want to sleep right next to your fridge with the washing machine and the dryer right on the other side of your bedroom, because the electromagnetics of that situation is not good for you. I mean, it's just kind of obvious. So like taking vitamin A. Vitamin A, like, while it's not talked about a lot, vitamin A can be toxic. And I think it was Sweden that, like, they eat a lot of fatty fish and dairy. They fortify, I think, their dairy with vitamin A. And women, there was like this problem across, like, I guess older women over 40 having osteoporosis, and it was because of the vitamin A. And the thing is, there's symptoms, very disagreeable symptoms of vitamin A toxicity that could be attributed, maybe that's menopause, or maybe that's whatever. So anyways, I am more into holistic life perspective, like a holistic life healing approach, rather than taking a bunch of supplements, because not only do we, our supplements very denatured, some things are kind of questionable, and unless we've had a lot of experience with them, it just seems bad form to recommend them. So just eat as best as you can, and listen to the birdies, look at nature, people watch, interact with family and friends, spend time with your loved ones, and do that, and get some fresh air, and calm down your nervous system, and and there's just one other thing I wanted to say, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Well, I guess I'll leave this for now, but thanks for watching.